Hello everyone, it is your girl Paige here with another pick a card. The topic that we're going to do today is where is this relationship going? So it could be that you have a friend, you're wondering if it's going to go more. Maybe there's a rocky situation that you're in right now with the boyfriend or girlfriend, or something about an ex, hot and cold energy, situationship. It can literally be about anything. So yeah, we have 3 piles. Please try to just choose one of them, okay? And this is pile 1, this is pile 2, and this is pile 3. And I know that they all look like similar pink stones, okay? They're the same stone, just different shapes. So if you like to pick your piles from afar, then now would be the perfect time to pause the video and make your decision. Okay, so I'm going to hold each one up close. So pile 1 is this one. It's kind of like triangular, like a pyramid almost. And then pile 2 is more like an oval. And then pile 3 is this weird shape I really can't explain. It's unique, kind of. Alright, so I will meet you at your piles again, pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. See you then. Hi, pile 1. Nice to see you here. Thank you for joining me. You chose this like pyramid looking pink rock. Okay, and I have 2 sets of tarot and some oracle cards. The last deck, which is the Moonology, is kind of like further advice from Spirit, okay? So let's see, where is your relationship going with your person of interest? We have the King of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, the Temperance in reverse, the Tower, and the Nine of Cups. Ooh. Alright, I'm sensing some like imbalance. Like maybe it's drama from outside or chaos from outside sources. It could be gossip, people spreading lies. I really do feel like this is more like the reason why it's not going so smoothly, it's more on the outside, like from outside sources. Haters gonna hate. I really don't think it did affect your relationship with this person, but I really think that it's mostly from outside sources. It could be like maybe parents don't approve, or exes like trying to like sabotage this, jealousy, friends trying to gossip in your person's ear. I really do see that it's more so outside factors affecting everything. And so there was this, at first everything was going smooth. I'm seeing that everything was smooth, peaceful. It was like a dream come true. It was an abundance, a super exuberant happiness between the two of you. You might have had a whole lot of chemistry. And I do see that for some of you, this was a serious relationship, but it doesn't have to be the case. It could also be a long-term friendship that developed into something more, and then it kind of backlashed. But everyone's situation is different. But for all of you guys, there were outside influences. It could also be like any other third party, like work, addictions, just a lot of outside turmoil that kind of ruined the foundation of this. And I do see that there's a lot of impatience here. I see that it's mostly on you guys, the lovely viewers, but it's also on your person as well. I think that there's something that they have yet to tell you. I think that there's something that they have to tell you, like just some type of confession. It doesn't have necessarily have to be a bad confession, but there is something that your person has kept hidden from you. Some of you are disconnected from this person, and some of you are not disconnected from them, but it's emotionally distant, and it's hot and cold, and your patience, their patience is wearing thin. Yeah, I see that there is some type of closure that needs to be said, some type of clarity. Your person wants to take the move and the action, but there is this sense of needing to like not rush things, because there is still this, imagine like a big earthquake and a building just completely collapses. It's not going to be rebuilt in a day or a week. It's going to take time. So I am feeling like this is going to be, it's going to take some time. It's going to be little baby steps before anything super significant happens. But I do feel like in my heart of hearts, not necessarily through the cards, but in my heart of hearts, that you two are meant to be in each other's lives. It doesn't have to be like romantic. It could just be friendships. But I do feel not only have you two taught each other lessons, but you're in each other's soul family in a way. I just feel like there's this bond between you and the person that you are asking about. These cards are basically saying like, give it time. Don't worry, everything's gonna be okay. There's still some things that you both need to take care of on your own, like separately. But this person wants to be the one to take all the action steps. Especially if you're usually the one who's more blunt and direct, and the one who takes the first step each time. It's like, no, now it's time for this person to prove how much they want you, how much they want this. Clear the air is what I'm hearing. So there's a lot of things that need to be cleared. But at the end of the day, there is a lot of joy in the connection. At least there was before something just fell apart. But it's at the root of the dynamic. So even though there is a lot of, I guess you could say, destruction or whatnot, at the core of it, there is still this happy connection. Whenever either of you think about the other person, I think you mostly see, and they mostly see, the good times, the goofy times, the reckless laughing, just type of experiences. So yeah, this is I'm only getting the past right now with these tarot. Let's see if these other tarot goes further. Okay, so we have the Hanged Man in the reverse. We have the Ten of Wands. We have the Queen of Wands. And we have the Knight of Cups. Okay, so it could be that you or your person is a fire sign or a water sign, but it doesn't have to be the case for all of you. I do see that there is very intense chemistry between the two of you, but untapped emotions. I feel like the emotions are there, but they're not really, they haven't been expressed from this person to you. Maybe you haven't either. I just feel like there's miscommunication that's going on here. There's this wanting to push things along and not really surrender. Like one of you guys always wants to have the upper hand, or it seems like both of you are headstrong and wanting to have the control, and universe is trying, God, divine's trying to like step in, but it's like neither of you want to just give up that sense of control. I do feel like it's kind of burdensome on your person, and it could be burdensome on you. There is a lot of passionate, fiery energy in this connection, and again, like I said, there's love here, but it hasn't truly been expressed. When I saw this King of Swords, this is someone who's kind of cold sometimes, but they come forward with the truth, like direct communication, and they have something that they want to say and they don't hesitate. But I did sense a hesitation, and now I know what this person wants to say to you is that what they haven't yet told you is that they really love you and that they really, really have feelings for you. I think that this has been kept under wraps for several different reasons. Where the relationship is going, I'm still not getting a clear answer. It's I'm getting the feeling that it's up in the air. Like, it's not as if it's hopeless. Like, I do feel like there could be potential, but someone is up in their head too much. And I feel like, especially if you were the one who did more in the connection previously, it's like you shouldn't have to do that. And this person, like, they want to take the moves and they want to take the next steps and fight and come forward to you, but they're all in their head. They also may have a lot of responsibilities or a lot of eyes watching them all the time. They could be struggling with some ego, or just can be kind of immature or naive at times. I don't know if right now your person is looking for anything serious, but they do love you though. And it's more than just a friendship, but I don't think this person wants anything more than a friendship right now. It's just the energy I'm feeling. I think that anything could change. But right now, your person is going through a spiritual transformation, and there's also a lot of outside influences. It could be a third party, it may not be. But there's a lot of burdens on your person, and it feels like they're suffering in silence, or they're going through it on their own, which is why they're not really able to bring more into this, because like all their energy is spent elsewhere. So yeah, I'm literally kind of hearing, even it could be from your person's higher self, like, I need time, give me time. Because yeah, the love is here. The love, like dream come true, wish fulfillment, feelings are there. You don't have to worry about the feelings, because the feelings are very much strong and it's very much there, intense even. So it's not like this person doesn't care for you or doesn't love you. It's not a case of that. They do. It's just, I'm hearing or feeling like they can't. They literally can't. It feels almost as if like the Eight of Swords, where someone is feeling tied up, bound, unable to move. It could be mentally, right? It could be that they feel burdened mentally, but that's still very serious. I'm not saying that's not serious, but I think it's more mentally for your person than anything else. But it could also be other responsibilities as well. So yeah, I wish I could give you more intel about what's coming, but I'm not really seeing anything yet. I don't see exactly, it's kind of like a blockage. I'm not getting a clear where this is going. But it's just patience. I'm feeling like there's a chance. I guess when the question goes, where is it going? All I have for you, pile one, is that there's a chance. Okay. And to me, I see exposed and revealed. Yes, someone has to take off their mask and tell you how they feel. That's really what it is. It's what it boils down to. Great and full. and the royal you. So this is how your person sees you. They see you as this royal goddess or god-like emperor, whatever. Someone who's very magnetizing, and I'm hearing like a siren, like you lure this person in just by being you, or your energy is just not ringing them in, but bringing them in. And they see you as like royalty, like you could have anybody that you want, that you deserve better. I do feel like this person has a slight insecurity problem as far as not feeling good enough for you. And I'm getting that they don't feel this way with anybody else. Like nobody else makes them question. Yeah, so this person might otherwise be confident. And this person might otherwise have a huge ego and know that they're the shit. But when it comes to you, Piowan, I'm getting that they have an insecurity problem. They don't think that they can bring enough to the table, or they have enough to bring to the table. I'm not going to say they put you on this high pedestal because that's too far, but I do feel like they don't think they're on your level. Like there's you, they see you as this like royalty, like that can have anyone on their knees like wanting them. But then it's like they see themselves as this, and like this cup has things in it, but they feel like they're an empty cup as far as what they bring. So yeah, maybe they've been hurt before by a relationship. Someone could have like betrayed them in some way. They're having a hard time like seeing their true self. Maybe they aren't really comfortable stepping in and embracing their vulnerability. I'm feeling the need. Oh, I also heard give it time just now, but I think I already said that earlier, but I'm hearing it again, so I'm saying it again. Give it time. So yes, there's very much a chance, but it's not going to be quick. Anyway, with this exposed and revealed, this person is boiling. It's bubbling up inside them like a volcano. Like this is the mask they wear, but inside they feel so much for you. They feel so much for you, so many feelings. I think you've opened up like their heart chakra space. They still have this kind of closed off throat chakra though, where it comes to you. Yeah, I think this person has had a lot of superficial relationships in the past that were mostly, passionate type, nothing too serious. And I'm also getting that this person can easily cut off someone like that. Someone does them wrong. There's no like this person. I'm feeling like once someone does your person wrong, it's like you're dead to them. It's like, I mean, I don't know. What I'm just feeling is like it's not hard for your person to cut someone off like that, just like that. Not blinking. Just it doesn't matter how long your person has known them. If they do one thing, it's like no, that's it. Bye. And with this case, I'm feeling like this person has tried to do this with you, but I'm not saying that you did anything wrong, pile one. In fact, your person is most likely the one who did something wrong, and so out of guilt, they try to run, right? And do to you like what they've done to others, but they couldn't. They couldn't. And do you want to know why they couldn't? It's because they love you and they're like scared as hell. I just feel the energy of your person just trying to run and run from the connection, and then just getting pulled back like a slingshot or something, which I think is cute and hilarious. But yeah, this person still has some growing up to do. They have to work on their self-worth. Maybe you too also have to work on seeing yourself in a better light. There is intense chemistry. I felt it from the beginning. So yeah, you're supposed to be in each other's life for a reason, and not for a short while, but for a long while is what I'm getting. So it wasn't an accident either, is what I'm feeling. Like, meeting the person might have seemed like out of nowhere, so random, but I'm getting you, it wasn't for nothing. Like, you were intentionally supposed to meet this person. Let's see what the angel cards say. Look for a sign. So maybe you guys have been getting signs or like synchronicities in numbers 111, 222, 444, 1111, or maybe you've been getting a lot of dreams, or maybe you've been hearing songs that come out of nowhere in your head. Those are little like pokes from your angels, like letting you know, giving you some insight about this connection. I'm also getting your person's getting a lot of signs, but the thing about your person is that they could get just as many signs as you do, even more, but they don't pay attention to them like you do, Pile 1. Your person might not even acknowledge that they're signs, just either ignoring it completely or just calling it coincidence. So yeah, you're more in tune with your intuition, and yeah, you're more connected, I think, to spirituality and stuff like that. So you really pay attention to the signs. But I'm also getting like there's something about seasons is what I'm feeling like. So there's a specific season for you, Pile 1, that's going to be significant between you and this person. I don't know what season it is, but right now, is it still winter, I guess? Yeah, well, it's not winter. That's all I know. It's not winter, but there's a significant season that's going to be huge for the two of you. It's going to be like an accelerant for the two of you, and I feel like this particular season is when your person's not going to hold back anymore. They're going to have had enough. They might have had time to heal and gather themselves, you know. And if this person was hot and cold, I'm feeling like they're not going to be as hot and cold, but they still might be, just not as much. And I'm not really getting the season. I was hoping for it, but I'm not getting it. Just, it's not winter, okay? Whenever you watch this, it's not winter. Ooh! Ooh, Pile 1, you have a time frame. Ooh, none of the other piles have a specific time span. Y'all are so lucky. Okay. So within the next few weeks, something is going to happen. I think it's either going to be a heart-to-heart conversation, okay? Or this person really hates those type of conversations, I feel. But it's either going to be a heart-to-heart conversation. I think the person might be drunk, okay? I think your person might be a little intoxicated because they'll feel more, you know, open and bold and brave and confident. So I do think they'll be intoxicated. They might call you, or you both might be hanging out together, either or. But yeah, your person's going to be intoxicated a little bit. And that's when all of the words are going to just spill. Like, they're going to just spill out to you. That's really exciting. So in the next weeks, that would be like early February. So I don't know if that's still winter, but it feels like spring. I'm feeling something for spring for you guys. And if your person is intoxicated while talking to you, the next day, they're going to probably just try to completely ignore the fact that happened. But I think that you just have to judge the situation, because I think maybe if you what's the word? You not too pushy though. But after that thing and they ignore it, trying to move on like it never happened, if you just coax them out of their shell just a little bit, they might just be like, fudge it, like forget it, like okay, and they might just own up to it. And who knows? Helpful people. Yeah, I think your person is talking to family members about the connection, asking for advice about what to do, because I don't know for sure if your person is talking to family or its friends, but they are talking to someone that they trust and respect. Most likely someone who's married. So they're talking to somebody, asking about like what should they do and stuff like that, and this person is really helping them, guiding them to the right direction. So that's exciting. We have education, ghost lands, and unexpected visitors. Ooh, immediately when I saw the unexpected visitors, I just immediately thought to myself, it's gonna be a surprise. Something is gonna be a surprise to you, Pile 1. It's gonna be such a surprise. Like, oh my gosh. I think it's something from your person that it's either gonna be planned or they're just gonna do it in the spur of the moment, but something is going to surprise you. Your person might be like, hey, wanna go on a road trip? Or, hey, like, blah, blah. You get what I'm saying? It's just something that's gonna take you by surprise. This ghost lands, you know what this makes me feel like? It makes me feel that it's hot and cold, but also just emotionally just dry, like distant. Like, even if you two talk to one another, it's just, it seems like it's not going anywhere. I think at one point both of you just thought, oh well, this is hopeless. And then it's like the fates are changing for your favor. With this education card, I think one of you teach the other person more lessons. So it could be that you're the teacher and they're the student, or it could be that they're the teacher and you're the student. It doesn't matter about age. Like, it doesn't matter if one person's older than the other one. Like, a younger one could still be the teacher. Like, this is more not like the normal education, like school, math, science. No. This is whoever is more spiritually advanced and ascended. And the type of education is just soul life lessons. And I think the feeling that I'm getting is that whoever is the teacher, you or them, they won't realize that they're teaching you, okay? It's kind of like, for some reason, they'll just want to talk about religion or all these stuffs, and like they're being led by spirit to do this. So I don't think the teacher of whoever it is, I don't think they're purposely going, okay, student, like, okay, so get your notebook. We're going to learn about intuition. It's like, no, it's not conscious. I don't think it's a conscious effort. I think that it's definitely something that you feel led to. And it's going to really help this person out. I do feel like for the most of you watching, you're the teacher. Take time to breathe out. So yeah, the advice is just breathe. There's nothing to worry about. Everything's going to be okay. Let go of control. It's all sorted out. A win-win outcome is forecast. I guess that's your answer, Pile 1. If you watched this far to the reading, this is your answer for where is the relationship going. It's a win-win outcome. Whatever way you are leaning towards, if you want something from this, it's a win-win. If you just kind of want to close that chapter, close that book, a win-win chapter is still forecast. I do feel a lot of good karma, justice. I think it was definitely imbalanced for a long time between you two, but it's slowly but surely being in the upright positions. You two do, I'm like messing up my words. You two activate each other, okay? Whether you're aware of this or not, you both do teach each other. Like, even though one is the primary teacher, you both teach each other things, okay? And then we have hold your vision. So whatever it is that you're dreaming for in this connection, hold on to it. Like, this is a really positive card. It's like, hold on to what it is that you want to come to pass. Make sure to keep your thoughts on the positive side. Let everything naturally unfold in time. Like, don't try to rush things. Don't be anxious. Try not to be anxious or worry. Take a breath, take a breather. Everything's going to be just fine in the end. And yeah, you're gonna win, pile 1. So thank you so much for watching. And if this sounded like you and your person's dynamic in some way, please give me a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. And I will see you in my next video. Thank you. Bye. Hello, pile 2. Welcome. You chose this oval like pink stone, and we're going to take a look and see where is the relationship going. I have 2 sets of tarot, and I also have oracle cards, so we're going to take a look. We have the 7 of Swords, the 4 of Swords, the 7 of Wands, the Judgment, and the 3 of Pentacles. Ooh, I'm getting a lot of up and down energy. I think you're on a pause from this person. I mean, a separation. When I say pause, I think you're not really communicating with this person at all. There's like 0 to very limited communication between you and your person that you're thinking about. It feels like one of you are working harder to keep this together than the other person is. It's like either you or your person, they seem like they don't care at all. I don't know, I'm just feeling not the best energy from your person, at least. Even if somebody is being hot and cold and they show like they don't care, it could still be a good energy. It could be like that they have a lot on their mind or a lot on their plate. But I'm not feeling it with this pile, if I'm being honest. It really does feel like this person genuinely doesn't care, or they're manipulative, or they're like a player. There's definitely a lot of lies here. Maybe this is a situationship. It doesn't have to be like a friends with benefits. I am feeling like it's almost as if you're being divinely guided to set up boundaries. I don't know if this person is necessarily toxic, but they're not the best energy, okay? And I'm definitely feeling like your angels, your guides have led you to this pile because you need to guard your heart. You need to be on your guard. Set up boundaries around this, like just protect your overall space, okay? This person, I think, has a really great way with words. Very smooth talker. But as far as actions go, they kind of like play games, intentionally speaking. Maybe this is a younger audience who picked this pile, but that doesn't have to be the case. I'm really feeling like this pause or this separation or the ending was meant to happen. Like it was meant to, because I am almost feeling the sense of you're being protected from this person, because if you were to keep traveling on this course, then more heartbreak could happen. I'm so sorry. Like, I don't ever like giving this type of reading, but I'm not gonna like cover the truth of what I feel. Yeah, you gotta protect yourself when it comes to this person. This is like, I'm almost even, I don't know if I should say this, but you know the saying, a wolf in sheep's clothing? It's like, that's the type of feeling that I'm getting. Okay? There's some addictions. I think you're definitely being divinely protected, for sure, and you're watched over and you're being led. And I think you really feel a lot for this person, and it breaks my heart because I almost feel like for half of you, you don't really, it's like whatever, it's hot and cold, it's not like I'm so invested, and then the other half of you, your whole heart is in it. But this is not good. I believe people can change if they want to change, but this is not your person. They don't want to change. I'm just not getting a good energy from this person, pile 2. Not from your energy. Your energy's fine. It's just your person's energy. It's not, I'm not ever, like, I'm just not feeling good vibes. I'm getting the sense that you need to rest. Maybe there's been a whole lot that's like, this has been super draining on your energy, which is why you need to protect yourself and spend some time, relaxing, taking it easy for a little while, like self-care, maybe talking to somebody supportive. I think this has taken this relationship dynamic has taken a lot out of most of you guys watching this. And this is like the past and present energy I'm feeling like. Let me get more intel, okay? Sorry, guys. We have the 3 of Wands, the 3 of Pentacles reversed. Okay. The King of Pentacles and the 5 of Wands reversed. All right. Okay, hold on. This 3 of Pentacles is you. This 3 of Pentacles in reversed is your person, okay? 3 of Pentacles is like someone who really is working hard to either save this relationship or put in a lot of work, trying to sustain it, trying to keep it going. But it's really one-sided is what I'm getting. Like, you're the one who's really, 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 really doing a lot of work, maybe giving money or just a lot of energy. It's really, I feel this energy sapping. This person could be an energy vampire or just like maybe a narcissist or something like that. This person could be very attractive. I think you're the one who is really working on it, and this person just doesn't really care, and they're not trying. That's why this is in reverse. There's definitely competition. I think you were waiting, or you're still waiting. You're thinking that this is possible. You want to give this person another chance, or you're waiting for things to turn around in your favor. But I'm honestly just not seeing that that would be a good idea. Like, yeah, I'm sure this person could come to you and contact you soon. I mean, like, I'm sure they would, but it's not going to be what you're hoping for. And I'm really feeling like this person has a great way of speaking, like a great way of like talking crap, like telling you what you want to hear, but then their actions are saying something else. So you might say that I want something, like I want commitment, and this person's like, oh yeah, baby, you know I want commitment too, blah blah blah. It's like, oh no. Meanwhile they're juggling Abby, Sally, Samantha, Crystal, you. Like, you see what I'm saying? I'm just feeling like this person is very immature. I can't take it anymore. They're toxic. Pile 2. I didn't want to say it because that's a strong word to use on somebody, but I felt it with the first tarot. Wasn't gonna say it. Felt it with this tarot. I have to say it. But you have to, like, it's your choice. I mean, I can't make the choice for you. I can just give you the information that I'm given and the messages that I'm given, but ultimately the ball is always in your court. But you really, really have to protect yourself. Okay, if this person really hurt you in the past, they're most likely gonna do it again. And they are really great they're a great speaker. Like, they're really great at manipulation, like superb at it, actually. So you just gotta guard your heart, okay? This person, you deserve so much better. You can get so much better. Like, this is not the only person for you. Like, there's so many different options out there for you, pile 2. Ears wide open. Maybe your friends or loved ones try to tell you, hey, maybe you should steer clear from this person or something, but you didn't really pay them any mind because you felt so much for them. Maybe that's what that means. And so it's almost like it's saying, listen, like really truly listen to your intuition, listen to your angels, listen to divine, like listen. It's just because they're like, your angels, divine, they're trying to look out for you, your best interests. Smoke and mirrors. Exactly. I don't know how to even word this correctly, but it's like they show you one thing, but underneath it all, it's something else completely. Like, it's just all a facade, is what I'm getting from this card right here with the smoke and mirrors. Is like, you can never know because this person is just all over the place. The land between. Feeling the world. This makes me feel like it's been heavy. Like, it's been heavy on the lot of you, like on most of you, pile 2. This has been very draining and burdensome, and I think that you've been carrying the weight for a while. I think, even though I think that for 70% of you, this is a friends with benefits and a situationship, it could be a friendship or it was a relationship. Either way, it's like this person, I feel, takes. Because they know that you tend to give. You probably have a huge heart. Spirit of gratitude. Yeah, this talks about self-care, focusing on yourself. Focusing on yourself, knowing your worth, and not settling for less than what you deserve. Maybe this is all a message to you, pile 2, saying maybe it's time for you to just focus on yourself, hang around your group of friends, take care of yourself emotionally, let yourself recalibrate, take a nap, take a long restful sleep, drink some tea, take yourself out for a treat, paint your nails, whatever it is. Like, just introspection, like look and see your worth within. Find your worth within your identity and know your worth. That way, once you have a stronger, better, oh my gosh, my words are leaving me. Once you have a better sense of self, then you'll have a better radar as when it comes to like what person is right or not. For me, I think a lot of you might be younger, like 21 and under, or not, but yeah, I feel like 22 under, most of you are younger. Or just a young, youthful energy about yourself. Yeah, I do feel like you need to heal. There's something that needs to be healed. I think you're definitely depleted. You need to focus on this flower is like a representation of you and your spirit, and it's like it's time to see this flower. Okay? Know that you deserve so much more than this, okay? And when it's time, and once you develop that sense of worth more and more, you'll have the perfect person come into your life at the perfect timing, and they will give you, it'll be an equal give and take. Not, it should never be one person giving more than the other person. And let me tell you something from my own situation, Pile 2. I've been there. I've been in that situation where I've given to someone who like doesn't do the same thing for me, and I had to go, hold up 1 second. Like, I know I'm worth more than this. And then I walked away and I looked inward, looked to myself and went, yeah, I do deserve much more than this. So that's the same message that I'm saying to you, Pile 2. No. That's further clarifications from the angels. Opportunity, you still have an opportunity elsewhere or someone else coming in. If you believe, I do think some of you do have a self-worth issue, but it doesn't have to be for all of you, or maybe it's just insecurities in general, or feeling like you're never gonna find the special person for you. But you will. You definitely will. I think you're gonna have like so many other people or options coming to you. You just have to work on yourself and maybe your mindset as well, and know that this person is not in game, okay? Like, this is literally just a flat out no. Like, this is answering, where's this relationship going? No. Like, no. It's no. That's just dead end. Like, don't let yourself get hurt again. Like, value your heart space. You're worth so much in general, and you're gonna have so many different options and opportunities and people presenting themselves to you when it's the right time. But just go within, quiet the noise, meditate, call or contact a few of your closest friends, and just leave this person in the dust, because this person is toxic, Pile 2. And I'm only trying to look out for your best interests in mind. Spirit of place. Into the unknown. Oh my gosh. Okay, you're gonna have to forgive me. Hold up. Into the unknown. Into the unknown. Into the unknown. Okay, I'm back. And we have home. I don't know why I just heard like home is where the heart is. Okay, so yeah, right now I think, do you see this picture of this girl blindfolded just going forward? I'm really not trying to throw shade at you. I'm seriously not, Pile 2. But I feel like this is you when it comes to relationships. Feminine, masculine, it doesn't matter your gender, okay? You have this blindfold on and you're like going into like a crowd of people and you're just picking, but you're not really seeing them for like their true selves, okay? that makes me feel like your radar is off as far as like who is on my level and who's not on my level. So it takes a lot of time. It took me a lot of time to work this out. It's not something that's an easy process, okay? But once you do it, it's like worth more than anything else. And you'll develop it in time. And nobody else can give you validation for yourself, pile 2. You have to offer that to yourself, okay? That's where home is, when you can just like be in your own space, know that what your worth is, what you will and what you will not settle for. Everything else will align once that gets better, because if not, then you're gonna keep picking the wrong people, and it's going to be this repetitive cycle over and over and over again. So there does have to be some type of enlightenment. Like, you have to look at yourself through a spiritual mirror, not through a reflective mirror, like not judging yourself based on your physical appearance, but looking within, so a spiritual mirror, and seeing how like beautiful you are. And for example, you guys are like a rainbow on the inside, right? And this person, no shade, maybe shade, this person that you're asking about, they're kind of like black slime, okay? So you have a rainbow and you have black slime. Would you want black slime covering a rainbow? No. So that's just the gist of it. That's the message of it. Connect to spirit. If you're into spirituality, religion, it's like, get into that. That will really help you a lot. It will help you. It will help progress this. It will encourage you and boost your spirits and set you on the right path. This is your advice. Nothing will come of the situation. So again, like another clarifying card, nothing will come from this situation. Nothing should come from this situation. Like, I feel like it's going to be hard for most of you. About 55% of you, it's going to be very hard. Okay? But find that support from anybody, especially if you've had friends that have told you, like, this person's no good to you. Like, go to them. Okay? Like, just have that type of support. Step out of your comfort zone. And you're very close to achieving your goal. So if there's any type of goal that you've been working hard on, it could be maybe working, a creative endeavor, anything like that. Spirit's saying keep pushing after it. Focus on that. Focus on yourself. Step out of your comfort zone. Show your true colors. And everything is going to unfold like in due time and when it's meant to be. And you'll find happiness. But first it starts from within, pile 2. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but it's like not bad news if you think about it. It's just like this person's not for you, but somebody else is for you. So if you think about it like that, then it's not so bad. Anyway, thank you for watching. Be on the lookout for my future videos, and I will see you next time. Bye. Hello, pile 3. What is up? What's good? How are you doing? Okay, so you're the ones that chose this pink rock. That's kind of like a shape that is undefined. So let's see what we have. We're gonna take a look and see where is your relationship going with your person of interest, your person of mind. So I have 2 sets of tarot and 4 sets of oracle cards. The last set are advice from spirit. Okay, so starting with the tattoo tarot, let's see. We have the 8 of Pentacles. Ooh, the King of Wands. The Hierophant. The Wheel of Fortune. Ooh. And the Six of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. This is so beautiful, pile 3. Let me just dive in this, okay? I'm getting that this is kind of, usually the first set of tarot talks about the past or present, but this is diving straight into the future, but okay. I am getting for you, pile 3, that presently or past wise, the person that you're asking about, whether they're feminine or masculine, doesn't matter, they're represented by this King of Wands. So your person most likely is very passionate, very charismatic, bold, flirty, flirtatious. Okay? So there might have been just instant chemistry between you and your person, okay? And I'm feeling like for some of you, it was just mostly like a friends with benefits dynamic or situationship. Or if it was a relationship, it didn't last that long, okay? This person is flighty or was flighty, okay? I'm definitely sensing that. This person has grown a lot though. They've grown a lot in about like the last few years or so. So you might have known this person for a long time, but there's been a separation. Or there still is a separation. But let me tell you, on the soul level or their higher self version, they're the Hierophant. They're represented by the Hierophant. Someone who's like an old soul. So this person could be an old soul, or they're just very deep, very intense, okay? They can be quiet or like to spend sometimes, on their own, but very traditional in the sense that, like, yeah, they take things seriously, but they're also, on the spiritual side, or they're getting to the spiritual side. So this person could be close to source, like close to the divine, or they're getting closer to it on their life path. Maybe they're getting more into their life path, or they're getting a sense or an idea of what theirs is. But in this situation, I'm really feeling like they're just taking this seriously. They're taking this relationship, this dynamic more seriously than they did before. Okay? Whew, I feel like at one time, pile 3, excuse me, you gave more energetically wise in the connection than your person did, okay? You gave. There's also maybe some addictions, some codependency, but yeah, you gave, like a lot of you gave more in the beginning, okay? And I'm seeing you gave them an offering, or you wanted something more in the relationship, and your person just wasn't ready. And instead of just being like, oh no, I'm not ready, a lot of what I'm getting from a lot of you, most of you, is that they kind of just like sprinted on, or they just kind of ghosted, or just kind of, you felt like they were just pulling back, and so there was a separation. So presently speaking, there either is still a separation, it could be physical, like a long distance between the two of you, traveling, which could be an issue. Or some of you are in communication with them, but it's just not, I'm getting like not as you'd like it to be, okay? But this is a divine connection, pile 3. And the only reason why I say this is because we have 2 major arcanas out of 5, one of them being the Hierophant and the other one being the Wheel of Fortune. And both of them, to me, are spiritual major arcana cards, especially this Hierophant, because this is someone who's ascending, and they're getting closer to their soul calling and their soul purpose. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune, which is fate, it's destiny, spiritual. It's like the hand of the divine, like moving things along, okay? So I do feel like the wheel is slowly but surely spinning in your direction, in your favor at least. And there's good luck here. I think deep in your person's core, they're more passionate than emotional. They're more fiery. This person could be a fire sign or earth sign, okay? But they're getting more in touch with like how much you mean to them, and they're taking this more seriously. I'm getting the feeling that your person is like working on themselves for you with this Eight of Pentacles. Usually Eight of Pentacles is someone working on their craft, on their purpose. It's like an independent or a solo journey. And so it's like this person is on their own path to work on themselves, to better themselves. Maybe connect more to, like I had mentioned earlier, connect more to the divine than they did previously. For most of you guys, your person is very attractive, okay? Just putting that out there. I do see that there's a message that wants to come to you. I've really been staring at this envelope here. And so I do feel like your person wants to give you some type of message. And this message is significant, and this message is something you've been wanting for a while, whatever that message is, whether it's like an expression of feelings or anything in between like that. I do see that things are shifting though rapidly, but at first, like right now, it's kind of moving slow. But once it starts to like really turn, the energy is going to gain momentum. This person cares a lot for you, pile 3, more than they're letting on. They truly, 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 truly care for you. And they want to give you as much as you had given them. Like they want it to be balanced. They want the relationship to be balanced and two-way abundance. Like not one person doing the most than the other person. I think they recognize the fact of how much you were really there and how much work you did for this. And they kind of, it seems like they didn't acknowledge it or they took it for granted. But no, pile 3, they might not have told you, but they noticed it. They still notice it. They notice, and they're grateful for that. I'm getting that this person wasn't in their right headspace for anything serious, or like they weren't ready. I think you took this person by surprise. So they weren't ready for anything more than, you know, pleasure, passion. And yeah, I think you've grown this person a lot. Spiritually speaking, I think you've awakened them or enlightened them in some way. And maybe they did the same for you. I can't help but say this repeatedly. This is a divine connection. Even with this snake right here at the bottom, it looks like an infinity sign. Yeah, I do feel like luck is on your side with this connection. Like I think you do want this. For the most of you out there who's watching this, you want this. You've been wanting it for a long time. You've been waiting. You've been patient. You kind of felt like, oh, this isn't going to happen. But it is going to happen. It's just some things take time. And this is a very long process is what I'm getting. Like this has been taking a long time. And it's still taking a long time. But just know that everything's going to work out with this Wheel of Fortune. Everything's going to move and be prosperous. And yeah, fate's hand of the divine is working things out nonstop. And so are your angels. I think a lot of you have been having dreams of this person and vice versa. I do think that this person keeps a lot of things to themselves though. Yeah, so even if they do love you or have a lot of feelings, you probably don't know the half of it, okay? Because I do feel like this person might wear a mask or they're just not telling you. It's just because they've never had to do this before. I think they got a lot of stuff handed to them, if I'm honest. Like they always had stuff handed to them. When it comes to relationships, they never had to work hard for it. And so they just never try because they knew that they could just get it easily, which is kind of messed up, but I'm just letting you know. But I do think that two of you are supposed to even maybe have a purpose together, or a similar soul purpose. So this could be, well, I don't want to throw it out there, but it's soulmate vibes. I'll say just general, this could be soulmate. And there was probably a runner and a chaser. But I'm getting like, it's almost as if it's going to go from whoever was chasing. It's like, okay, hold on. So there was a chaser going after the runner, and then there's like a period of pause. And then there's like a period of like you two connecting, but it's just stagnant. And then it's like the roles are almost gonna reverse, where the chaser is now being, not the runner, but the chaser of whoever was like chasing this is now going to be on the receiving end, but it's not gonna be toxic. Like any type of chaser runner dynamic is not healthy, okay? But what I'm getting is whoever chased the other person is now going to be sought after, but it's going to be balanced in a balanced, healthy, not codependent type way. We have the Nine of Wands. Yeah, this, ooh, guys, I feel your struggle. This has definitely been a work in progress. This has been, ooh, I'm getting some of you guys have been frustrated, fed up, wanting to throw in the towel. This has been a long time coming for you guys, pile 3. This has not been easy. This has been rocky. This has been hot and cold. It's been so annoying is what I'm getting for a lot of you. We have the Ace of Swords in reverse. We have the King of Cups reversed. We have the Knight of Wands. And we have the Eight of Cups. Ooh, yeah, somebody walked away. Somebody walked away. I'm getting it could have been you or them, because there was a lack of communication. There was a lot of miscommunication. Not opening up or like letting the other person in. I am feeling like it for a lot of you, it's your person who wore a mask and didn't tell you everything and held back how they felt for you. And they were kind of this flighty player energy almost. Like they came in quickly, but they left just as quickly. And so yeah, you walked away. There was an ending. Definitely. Fed up is what I'm getting. But I'm seeing like from this walking away, something triggered within them. So, for example, you walked away from this, right? This triggered your person because maybe they didn't think you were going to do that, and you did, and it surprised them. Again, ego, okay? Anyways, so when you left, it triggered them. It definitely made them realize, oh crap, what have I done? What have I lost? It's like, that's when they realized how much you mean to them, is when you were gone. That's what it literally took. They probably didn't really see how special you were until you left, until that light was gone, and then they were like, oh snap, like, what happened? And I'm getting that this person was very sad. For some of you, your person cried, legit cried, over this connection, or the breakup or the separation, if it was like a friends with benefits type thing. Yeah, I'm getting restless nights. I'm getting a lot of guilt and shame and emotions. Ooh. So if this person was not before in their emotions, they were when you left. Like, they felt those emotions when you left, and they kind of I'm feeling like for some of you, they tried everything they could to do anything as far as drinking alcohol. They did whatever they could to escape those feelings. But it wouldn't help. It didn't help the situation. I'm not really getting where is this going. This is kind of like pile 1. If you felt like you were pulled to pile 1, maybe you could watch that as well. Only if you felt really pulled to do that. I'm just getting like it's gonna take time. Again, like pile 1, I'm not seeing any action. Besides this Wheel of Fortune, this is on the divine. Like it's nothing that can happen on your side or your person's side. So this is like surrendering. It's just gonna happen when it happens, but I do feel like something is going to happen. I'm just not seeing exactly what it is. But yes, there's hope for this. This is a divine connection. Most likely this person is your divine counterpart. So with all the complications that have happened, it's still, gonna take time and patience and strength, but it's going to work out in due time. We have the Rose's Kiss. I love this card. Let it go. Okay, so yeah, that's talking about letting go of control. Earth magic. Ooh. Imperfect harmony. Okay, this is your answer, pile 3. Where is this going to ultimately go? Where's this relationship going to ultimately go? Imperfect harmony. It's going to be a perfect harmony. You might mirror one another in so many different ways. Pay attention to the songs that come to your mind out of nowhere, okay? Because they could be a sign from like your angels or something regarding the connection. I do think music plays a huge part in your connection with each other. Alrighty. I honestly feel like your higher selves communicate to each other in the 3D through music. Okay? I do think that there was an ending with this let it go, but this let it go also means like let go of expectations, of control, of how everything's going to play out. It's just like breathe, like take a breath, breather. Everything's gonna be okay. You two are gonna come together. Everything's going to harmonize and perfect. Like when it's right then, it's the divine timing. Okay, I think that you two are magical. I think this person sees you as being magical. If you've ever heard of the phrase earth angel, okay, and you've heard of this term, know that it most likely symbolizes you and your person. Especially, I cannot help but feel like this is a twin flame dynamic, especially since I'm feeling all of this up and down energy and all of these like hot and cold and waiting and running and chasing. All right, most likely well, it's a rare thing, but twin flame, I can't help but say it. All right, if that resonates with you, if not, we could just say soulmate. But yeah, you two mirror one another for sure, and you guys are both on the same vibration. Even if one is more awake than the other person, or if one person, for example, they're like doing things that are lower vibrational, like one person could be more heightened than the other. But at the core of things, y'all are on both the same vibration. I can't speak right now. Y'all are on the same frequency in your core, and it's a very vibrant, high frequency. Yeah. Like your vibration energetically, their vibration is out of this world, okay? I feel like the reason why you connected so strongly in the beginning if that resonates, is because you recognized that part of you in one another, and it's not likely something you would find through other people because it's rare. I'm not saying that other people aren't special or that you're more special than other people. No, 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 no. What I'm saying is that your bright light or high vibration frequency is so high that most likely the people you encounter are not quite there on your level, okay? And so probably this person is the first person that you met that was on that, which is why there was so much chemistry, because you might not have recognized it right away, but there was a recognition of, whoa, like they're on my level, right? So yeah, that's just what I'm seeing. You guys might have had like lives in the stars or something, like galaxies, or just, I'm getting that you guys may be new souls, but like old souls because you've had lives in other places. Like you might be new on the earth plane, but when it comes to like lives in other dimensions and galaxies or whatever, you've had a lot of them. So you're not really technically new, but you might be relatively new when it comes to being on Earth, is just what I'm trying to say, okay? Like, goodness gracious, Paige. The Rose's Kiss, it makes me feel, again, this intense, passionate chemistry. And it's also, it makes me think of innocence, right? So your person might be a great kisser. They might think you're a great kisser. It might flow both ways, okay? But it's also just innocent. Even if you two, like, for example, met just to, like, you know, have sex or whatever, it's like that's all that you wanted from one another in the beginning. But little did either of you know that you're each other's divine counterpart, okay? So it got complicated, and yeah, feelings got involved instantly. I'm really seeing that there's intensity here. And this Rose's Kiss just makes me think of a coming together. So I do see that you two in time are going to come together, and it's going to be beautiful and colorful and like innocent almost. You might both have a similar purpose here on Earth to spread like light or illumination to the world. We have yes. Okay. So pile 2, like they had no, which I won't get into that, but you have yes, so it just means yes, like yes. This is most likely going places if you want it to. I feel like you can't help it though. For a lot of you, if this is really a spiritual connection, I think both of you and your person tried to just say, you know what, I'm done. Like I'm gonna leave and go this way, and you can go this way, and I wish you the best, but it's like, oh no, 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 no. And so you're like left coming back to each other each and every time because there's such a pulling to one another. It's up to you. So yeah, you always have a decision. There's always a free choice, okay? Ball's in your court, like I like to say. And then we have wait. So yeah, there's no specific time frame. Divine timing is a specific time frame if you want, I guess. But your angels just want you to know that you just gotta wait. Surprises, you just gotta wait. You have to like be okay with not knowing how everything's going to plan out or how like everything's going to lay itself out, because that's the beauty of it. Like the surprise is the beauty of it. Like what fun would it be if you had like this whole thing like mapped out telling you how your relationship or love life is gonna be. So it's a surprise, okay? It's going to be a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful surprise, pile 3. So happy for you. We have Golden Palace, Encouragement, and Ride the Wave. So you guys have definitely been riding the wave. Sorry, my camera had died, but what I was saying is that definitely it seems like for the both of you, you've been riding this current, this up and down roller coaster dynamic between you and your person, and it's been exhausting. I could see how it could be exhausting, but your guides, your angels want you to be encouraged that everything's going to work out the way it's meant to. Like, this is a destined courtship, a destined dynamic, destined relationship, and you're gonna find oh my gosh, my words. You're gonna find harmony, and it's gonna be like paradise when you two come back to union.